Since day one of the Trump administration, it feels like every day there's been a change to the immigration system, and none of them have been good. So a few weeks ago, we found ourselves asking, how did we get here? Well, in this series of Only in America, we hope to answer that question and a few more.
Only in America.
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 Welcome back to Only in America. I'm Ali Nirani. We often hear people say they don't have a problem with immigrants coming to the U.S. as long as they are coming here legally. In recent years, the focus of the immigration debate has often been on immigrants here without proper authorization. But the Trump administration has also set its sights on narrowing, if not outright eliminating, many paths to legal immigration. Now look, our legal immigration system is complex and challenging to navigate for an immigration lawyer. Imagine what it's like for an immigrant who's actually trying to navigate this process. And the danger of the complexities of this system only increase with the steady stream of changes by the Trump administration. Throughout this series, we'll take a closer look at the past, the present, and the future of our legal immigration system. By briefly looking at the politics, the politicians, and the policies of the last 100 years of immigration, we begin to understand how we got here and where we might be going. We're going to start in the 1920s by looking at some of our nation's first efforts to control immigration writ large, and what it took over the course of 40 years to eliminate racial quotas from our immigration system.
I think we have to understand that we have not always been a nation of immigrants. We explicitly wanted to stop that in the 20s. And in fact, that I think you have to know this history to understand what's happening right now, because people like Stephen Miller know this history.
Yeah.
You can see it. There's like little cookie crumb hints, that he and Jeff Sessions know the history. They do refer to, you'll see in passing in interviews, they will refer to the 1924 quotas, they'll refer to 1965. And for them, these are kind of like the twin poles of American immigration history.
We'll see how the past applies to the present, much less the future of immigration in the U.S. We'll hear from experts explaining current challenges and potential threats to our legal immigration avenues and processes. And we'll see why people who are in the U.S. legally are unable to stay, and why people who are trying to come here legally cannot. Cutting legal immigration harms our communities and our economy, and the situation is only becoming worse as the administration uses the coronavirus pandemic as a rationale for further restricting legal immigration pathways. The reality is that immigrants were essential before the pandemic, have been essential to the pandemic response, and will continue to be essential to the future of our nation. Make sure you're subscribed to Only in America on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts to catch the new episodes every week. You can learn more about Only in America at our website, immigrationforum.org/podcast. I'm Ali Nirani. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you next week.